So now, how many lending institutions do you? I'm not looking for a specific number, but I mean, at Guidant, you guys work with what, hundreds?
Hundreds across the country. Yeah.
So the main advantage of working with your group or groups like yours is you'll kind of do the due diligence and the research to figure out the lending institutions that have an appetite for that kind of industry?
Absolutely, yeah. So one of the things that you look at with small businesses, right? Our client is a Main Street American small business owner. So that's somebody who is investing somewhere between $100,000, maybe upwards of $1 million into their business. Not typically a lot larger and not typically a lot smaller. Okay. So for that reason, these are hyper-local deals. The cupcake business.
Yeah.
That's a deal that's being done right here in Bellevue, Washington, or in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But sometimes bringing a national lender to that isn't going to be the right deal. Sometimes it's a regional lender. Sometimes it's a local lender. But small business loans are hard to obtain. And so oftentimes people will go into their own bank because I've got a relationship with Bank of America, Chase, or whoever else, and I'll get denied on my first request. And then I have no idea where to go from there. So where we step in is to help them analyze based on this type of business and this geographic territory. We help to identify 2 or 3 lenders that we think may want to consume that loan and give them an opportunity to negotiate with them.
I have noticed that one thing in the world of entrepreneurship that's tough is, if you're a business owner and you have let's say employees, you got 5 or 6 employees, and you go apply for the business loan, and you get told no. You really don't want to tell everyone about it, so you're kind of like you want to keep it on the hush, But you personally feel like, oh my gosh, if no one's going to lend me money, maybe this isn't a good idea, or you start to, all the emotion and what would you say to the business owner who's maybe applied for a loan at their local bank right now?
Yep.
And they got told no, and just no. Not really much clarification, just no. What would you say to that person? Would you say, hey, call someone like us and we can look for options for you? Or, is it normal to get rejected a few times before you get a yes? Or?
It's not uncommon for a bank to say that they don't want that specific loan. So the idea is to talk to the lending sources before you take the time to put together the formal application. So for example, if we'll use your cupcake example, I've got a gourmet cupcake bakery that wants to get a loan, or someone who wants to start one of these bakeries. We may float that idea, the general opportunity, in front of 2 or 3 banks to see who's starting to bite on it. If I just push it to one lender and they haven't said, yes, I'm interested, then just by sheer, we would expect that in most cases the interest level is going to be low. But if we're giving them this opportunity and they're coming to us saying, no, we're interested in learning more about this, then gradually that's going to go higher. And then our job is to make sure that the entrepreneur has thought through all of these different aspects so that they're best presented to the bank.
Now, final question, totally not banking related, but something I think that really might even be more important than how to get funding to run your business, which is the lifeblood of your business, the cash is. Do you feel like Nirvana or Pearl Jam was a better band? You're a Seattle guy. If you had to choose Nirvana or Pearl Jam or...
Neither are really a genre that I spend much time with, but I would probably go with Nirvana.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your genre of choice?
Well, so I'm a Motown guy. So
really? You're an R&B guy?
Old school Motown.
Boom! That's huge. Awesome. I love Marvin Gaye. You like Marvin Gaye? Really? Awesome. Okay. Now I feel like we just got closer by about 2%. All right. Well, David, I appreciate you sharing with us about some of these things that we need to think about when going out there to get a bank loan. And I just appreciate you taking the time to mentor Thrivers, because I know a lot of times people don't get a chance to sit down with the head of a massive company like yours and pick your brain about all these nuances. So thank you more than you know. I appreciate it.
Happy to do it.